All right, everybody. So it is June 17th today. It's going to be a beautiful day, but the wind's going to pick up. There's storms coming in later, way late this evening, so that's not going to be an issue. But the wind is going to pick up. So I've got two lures I'm throwing today, and that is a Whopper Plopper. And then for any misses I get on the Whopper Plopper, I'm going to follow up with a 3-inch Kitech Easy Shiner. But we're on the Ohio River today looking for some smallies. But it's going to be like 75 degrees today, partly cloudy, some sun and clouds mixed, they said. And then water temp 72 degrees. So Whopper Plopper 75 in the what they call Black Lagoon, I think. I have a little speed clip on there today with the swivel. I don't usually throw them with that on there, but I might do some quick switch outs. As soon as the sun comes up and gets bright, I'm probably going to go to a white or a chrome Whopper Plopper, but this black right now will be fine for what we got. Current is kicking. Not a bite yet. We're moving. I'm trolling at 1.8 miles an hour. Not trolling, but cruising at 1.8 mile an hour. Casting on this bank as we go, just covering water. And not one bite yet. Which doesn't have me getting too confident about this topwater bite. Should be coming up onto some fish here soon. Well, we should have been on some fish, but where we're going usually does really good. Oh, I thought I got hooked up onto a rock until it started pulling, or a stick, because he barely hit it. All right, let's do the backup here. It didn't seem very good, but didn't seem like a very big fish, I should say. But let's see if he can commit to a Kitech here. Yeah, he was hooked for a little bit. Normally I would just use this backup method for one that hit it and didn't really get anything in his mouth. Like I don't feel no pull or nothing. Usually once they feel that lure in their mouth and they get a little tug, they're done for a minute. Oh, what was that? That looked like a little shiner. It didn't even look like a bass. I get past this barge and I'm going to definitely change colors up. Go with the, it's a sexy shad color, but I call it white because it's got a white belly. That's all I'm really wanting right now is that white belly. It's clear water with the sun coming up. Might work a little better for me. That's what I was talking about right there. It's like the sexy shad, but that white bottom right there is what really matters. Oh, got that one. He's not big though. Finally though, huh? Oh, there he is, guys. Might be the big bass of the day. We'll see. Oh, that's a better one. Oh, no. I don't think he was pinned good. We are approaching a shallow island here, which has just resulted in 2 back-to-back bites. Got him. Oh, man, I'm losing them. These are some little fish, though, and they're barely... So only one, that bigger one that I lost, was the only one that really attacked it good. Everything is just coming up and just ticking at it. Oh, let's try to get this one in. He's nice. Real nice. What's wrong with my drag? There we go. Got him. Not a bad one. My drag way too loose. That is what we've been wanting, a decent or better sized fish that's gotten more aggressive on it. That's a long fish. He'd do good in a tournament. There we go. Let him go. And maybe, just maybe, they're starting to wake up. It's getting fun now. Yes, it is getting fun now. There he is. Well, probably 13, 14 incher. Well, I think what it is, guys, what time is it? It is 8:30. Been out here for an hour and a half. Finally getting a little bit of consistency and aggressiveness out of these fish. So I think they're just now waking up. Never know. I lost him. He was a little one a mile away anyways. He got it as soon as it... Oh, he's still chasing it, and I got him. No, I didn't. I lost him that time, too. Musky fishing. Bad that he won it, but he was a little guy. Oh, he missed it completely, so that's a follow-up there. That's where you do your follow-ups, when they don't even get it in their mouth. Got him. Yeah. Lost him. Man, I can't hook a fish today for nothing. There, I should be able to get another fish out of it. But anyways, as you guys seen, that would have worked if I could have landed him. Oh, got him. Let's see if we can get him in. Oh man, he's pulling. Got a mess here. All right. Right behind that pole. Another little one. Let's let him go, little guy. That pole right there is right where he was behind. Got him. Rock bass. There he is. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And let's talk about the Whopper Ploppers as we wrap this one up. Whopper Ploppers are one of my favorite topwater lures. They create probably the best blow-ups that I get on topwater. Small, and I'm talking mostly smallmouth, because I don't really fish these for largemouth. I don't fish these in ponds and lakes. I probably should, but I just don't. I fish these on the rivers for smallmouth and the creeks for smallmouth. Man, do they explode on a Whopper Plopper. The smallmouths just can't stand these things for some reason. It drives them nuts. And as far as retrieves for whopper ploppers, you got to kind of feel what the fish want to do. My most common retrieve is cast it out as close to the bank as I can, or as close to the target that I'm trying to go by, whether it's a rock or lay down. And as soon as that whopper plopper hits the water, I'm talking as soon as it hits the water, I'm jerking it a couple times, making it give a really couple aggressive pops. I get so many blow-ups doing that. I catch a lot more fish right off the get-go doing that. And then after that, it varies from a steady retrieve in, slow, fast, start, stop, do some pops coming in. You just kind of feel what the fish want to do for that day, and just keep playing around until you find a pattern that they really like. But like I said, as far as the colors go, keep it simple. Black, whiter bone on the bottom, and a chrome for them bright sunny days. That's all you really need. And if you're only going to go out and buy one, get a whiter bone. That's all you're going to need. Trust me, you'll be. This is normally what I throw. I very rarely throw this one. Very rarely throw this one. 90% of the time, the white one's hooked up. But like I said, I cover a lot of water with these. I go through very fast, especially if I'm tournament fishing, from, I would say, mid-spring all the way into mid-fall. Every time I'm out on the water, I've got one of these tied on, ready to go. Just because if things are not going my way, and I'm not figuring out what the fish are doing, or they just, I just got it all wrong for whatever reason, I can start throwing that whopper plopper and covering a lot of water, and then, getting some stuff out in that way doing that. So, and also guys, with topwater, any topwater lure, you get a lot of hits, no commitments. That's when you throw a backup lure. It could be a swim bait, Ned rig, Texas rig, whatever you want to throw, crankbait, jerkbait. Throw something else in there. Most of the time you're going to get that fish to recommit because he thinks he missed a bait fish of some sort or something. But once he gets these hooks in his mouth and he feels a little bit of that line tug and you lose that fish, I personally, I'm moving to the next spot. I'm not going to keep playing around with that guy because in my mind he's done. He's realized that something wasn't right with that. So I wouldn't play around with one that actually got hooked up to the hooks and felt that line pull. But if you get one that just hits it somewhat and doesn't commit to it, doesn't get the hooks in his mouth, and you can tell, guys, when you will feel nothing when he blows up on that, and you go to set the hook. Obviously, lightly, it's treble hooks. You want to pull back on your rod and kind of drive the hooks into the fish's mouth. You don't need a hard jerk. But when you pull and you feel nothing but the lure giving, then you know that fish didn't commit and get the hooks in his mouth. That's when you go in with your second bait, throw in there. Try that and you're going to get a lot more fish, trust me. But all right, guys, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we're going to catch you on the next lake.